That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
We can't ask Rashad question.
Okay.
Hey, Rashad.
So apparently a landlord in Colorado, she fell down and she tried to say that the black tenant like pushed her down. So they caught it on camera. So here's the video.
Really? Really?
Oh, dude.
This is the shocking moment a landlord was caught on camera falling to the floor and claiming she was being assaulted by her tenant.
It's how LeBron used to be playing in 2009.
Vontice Wines was at her rented townhouse when her landlord, Lisa Anderson, entered the home and reportedly got upset.
Shout out LeBron, by the way. I do have to clear this up just in case this blows up. I respect LeBron and everything he does on and off the court for sure, 100%. His longevity in the league is something that we've never seen before, and it's never been done in the history of basketball. He's one of the greatest players in the history of the game, and I respect him a lot. In 2009, I hated him. Two things can be true at once.
That Vontice did not pay her rent earlier than its due date.
You tweaking? This is bars up. Really? 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 Really?
Oh my God. Michael, get the police.
That's when I started doing it.
She's pushing me. She's pushing me. She's kicking me out. Get the guys out. Get the guys. Oh my God, she's a psycho. She hurting me so bad. I'm gonna press charges against her. She killed me and pushed me out front. So I hit my head on this gym table.
According to Vontice, Lisa would often pressure her to pay her rent before the due date.
Do you want to live here for free? And I didn't need to get the remote garage.
After Lisa's claims of assault, Vontice said she and her son have since moved out of the townhouse, making her feel a lot more safe.
Oh my God, she's hurting me.
She said she still remains uneasy about the ordeal, as the landlord doubled down on her claims that Vontice injured her.
I hit my head on this gym table.
Cameras can save your life, bro. Cameras can save your life. Cell phone footage can save your life, bro. Remember the whole, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too dark. 2020, though. 2020, the entire situation that really kind of big mark of it, everything like that was, what was that? Memorial Day weekend, right? Memorial Day weekend in Indianapolis, bro. And if it weren't for the bystander who was recording on her phone, 2020 wouldn't have been what 2020 was, bro. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the summer and protesting and everything like that. So cameras, video can change everything. And the fact that they had video in this property, as a landlord, I don't know if it's hers, because if it's hers, and that's like, you mad stupid. Like, if you thought you was going to get that off, you put cameras in there and like you tried to pull something like that, it's crazy. But yeah. With that being said, cameras are important, bro. Salute the cameras. Shout out to the Daily Mail. I'm gonna read the story for this. Melissa Koenig. Shout out to Melissa of Daily Mail. All right, let's read it. A Colorado landlord was caught on camera falling to the floor and claiming that she was being assaulted by her tenant, who stood back and watched the charade unravel. In a now viral video, landlord Lisa Anderson, who goes by the name of Elizabeth Anderson, suddenly drops to the floor during a confrontation with tenant Vontice Wines. Oh my gosh, you're choking me. Oh my gosh, she's hurting me. Oh my head. Anderson cries out as Wines watches from a distance. She then goes on to cry out as if in pain and calls Wines a psycho. Oh my gosh, she hurt me so bad. Anderson claimed after she got up off the ground, I'm going to press charges against her, she says aloud as she holds her phone. Anderson then sensationally claimed that Wines pushed her and banged her head against the table. What she didn't realize is that Wines' son was filming the entire episode, including the moments before she collapsed. A camera can save your life. Someone say, thank God for the son in the comments right now. Thank God for the son. The tense ordeal reportedly began when Anderson got upset that Wines did not pay her rent earlier than the date it was due. Why are you pressuring me right now? Why are you pressing me about this? Rent not even due. She explained to CBS News that she began renting a townhouse in Aoria from Anderson in November. Her lease was required to be paid by noon on the first of every month with a $110 late fee for delayed payments, according to supporting documents she showed to the outlet. But Wines claimed that Anderson will also pressure her to pay before the due date, sharing text messages in which the landlord would ask for the rent days early. Every single month, she would text me a couple days early, try to get me to pay early. Every time, Wine said she would pay early because she had the funds. When she didn't have the funds to pay by February 28th, though, Wine said Anderson texted her a warning and said that she would be changing her locks. I kind of thought she was trying to intimidate me because she had been texting me a lot prior. Then she heard the drilling at the front door. I was completely shocked, Wine said, claiming she was not even given a chance to pay the late fee before Anderson tried to change the locks. Crazy. The landlord could have seen the doorbell camera that day, telling Wines, another camera, if you don't have this door open, I'm gonna have a locksmith open it and you'll pay for it. Then on March 1st, Wines said Anderson arrived unannounced to deliver the eviction notice. It wasn't even 12:15 yet, and she showed up with the notice. Wow. It was then that the viral confrontation began, which Wine said she had started when Anderson pushed past her into the house and faked fall in her dining room. She said the incident triggered an anxiety attack, turning her to turn away when Anderson collapsed. Dang. Poor Miss Wines. She said she and her son since moved out the townhouse, making her feel a lot more safe. She says she still remains uneasy about the ordeal as Anderson doubled down on her claims that Wines injured her. How you gonna double down? We got proof. You in 4K. Shout out to the boys, man. RDC. She actually went to the police on March 10th around 2:30 p.m. claiming to be me, and a police sergeant called me because they thought that I was in the main lobby waiting to speak to an officer, Wine said. On Facebook, as they shared the now viral video, this lady is now walking around in a boot and crutches from this fake fall. Crazy. She continued claiming that the police arrived in the alleged fall and saw her video. Among the many comments on the video, the one woman was claiming that she is such a victim of her BS as well. Unfortunately, my case with her is too far gone and I can't afford a lawyer. But I have videos and screenshots of everything she blamed me for, the woman said. Another claimed that credit card processing company that she filed a complaint with me that can see her records that she does a few times a year. Others have reached out to Wines in the aftermath saying that Anderson also treated them poorly. This is not fair, she claimed. A lot of people are being hurt by this. Records being obtained by dailymail.com show that Anderson also had multiple foreclosures over the years. But when CBS News tried to reach out to the landlord, she declined an interview. Screen grabs of text messages to the reporter showed unhinged ramblings about Wines before she accused the journalist of being fake news fraud. Typical. There seems to be a pattern. She also repeated her claims that Wines pushed me and tried to spray my face. Yo, shout out to Rhett. They said hi a bunch of times. Shout out to Rhett for sure. Salute to Rhett. Okay. Bet. There was that. Cameras can save your life. That's my takeaway from it. Okay. So now, speaking of these things, right?
That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
one quick
can't
question.
ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.